They got tongue.
I mean, that's the
That saves me a lot of shake.
I can't see him now.
There he is, right there, holding the bag.
Oh, yeah.
You sit.
No, I'm here next to you that you never
So we're all going to sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." All right? All right, here we go. We all know that Donora prides itself in being the home of champions, and that's why we're here today, to honor a man who is not only the greatest baseball player to ever come from Donora, but also one of the greatest baseball players of all time. He was born and raised in Donora and started playing baseball right here in Palmer Park, first as a bat boy and eventually as a star player for the Donora Zinc Works, coached by the late Joe Barbaro. Such a talented athlete was Stan that he was also a basketball star at Donora, and also could have gotten a basketball scholarship to nearly any college. But instead, he stuck with the game he loved the most, baseball. Stan and his lovely bride, Lil Labash, his hometown sweetheart, moved to St. Louis, where Stan began his career with the St. Louis Cardinals. The rest, as we know, is baseball history. Stan Musial became the greatest baseball player of his time. He was known as Stan the Man Musial because when he walked to the plate, people would say, "Here comes the man." In 1969, he capped off a fabulous career by being inducted to baseball's Hall of Fame. Now, how's that for a Donora boy? Stan was not only admired for his great skill at breaking records and hitting home runs and doubles, but also for his attitude. This quote from the New York Reporter says it best. He writes, "He is a quiet man who doesn't milk applause with flamboyance. He always appears to be embarrassed by adulation. He never showboats. He isn't an umpire baiter or a big mouth guy who talks down the other teams. He does it all with his bat and glove. I don't care who's pitching. Neither does Musial." It's no wonder Donora is proud to have spawned such a great star. So proud, in fact, that we are here today to dedicate this field to him, the Stan the Man Musial baseball field. This sign will hang down here as an inspiration to all the young players coming through Donora. This is where he started his outstanding career as a baseball player, and this is where he stands today as living proof that Donora truly is the home of champions. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present you Stan Musials.
Fathers, members of the Baseball Association. I feel very honored to be here today. I see a lot of my old friends throughout the years. They're gathered here. I have many members of our families here, Little Nice, and we want to thank them for coming. And I have my brother Ed here. He's a full-time ball player years ago. And I'd like to introduce now Mr. Musial. You know, I played on this field 60 years ago. 60 years ago. That's hard to believe. And of course, I'd rather have a bat in my hand instead of this mic because I knew what I was doing with the bat. And of course, I enjoyed the baseball very much. 60 years ago, I was a bat boy for Donora Zinc Works. And my friend and neighbor Joe Barbo took me under his wing, and he tutored me, and we played baseball all the time. One day while we were playing out here, the regular pitcher didn't show up. So Joe put me into the game, and would you believe within 5 or 6 innings I struck out about 15 guys. And of course that was quite a feat because I was only 14 at that time. And after that game, Joe Barbaro and Neil from the Donora Zinc Works, they voted me in their association to be able to play, which was a terrific experience because I was playing against fellas who were 19 and 20 and 21 or a lot older than I was. So I appreciate Joe's efforts through the years. And when I went into the Hall of Fame, I had Joe and Mrs. Barbara come up to Cooperstown as our guest, and there was nobody prouder than Joe. And of course, I can't forget my coach, Donora coach in high school, Dr. Judah, who was our first coach in Donora at that time, and he was a great friend of many of the people in the valley, and a great friend of ours through the years. In fact, I just saw his wife up in Cooperstown here a few weeks ago during the induction ceremony, so I don't know who would be more proud than him and Neil, and Joe Barbaro, and Dr. Judah for this occasion here today. I always loved baseball, and that's the only thing I really wanted to do as a youngster. I played it and loved to play the game. It's a great game, and I spend all my life just playing baseball. It's a great game, and I always enjoyed playing it. Never did get boring, even when I played till I was 42 years old, played 22 years with the Cardinals, and every game was different. It was new and exciting, and I hated to retire. In fact, the last day when I was playing, I got 2 hits, and I said, "Why am I retiring?" But I remember those days. You know, your memories always go back to your high school days and high school teammates, and this is another special occasion for us to come back because this is our 55th class reunion. So I'm looking forward to seeing all my old girlfriends. I was amazed to see that Donora had about 200 ball players in their league, which is just terrific, and I congratulate the association for having these boys play baseball and have so many teams, and I wanted to give them a special gift as for this occasion, and I signed an 8x10 picture for every one of them. All right. I'd like to tell the young ball players that, you know, must learn to play baseball when you're young. Listen to your coach and teachers. Play at every opportunity, and someday, who knows, if they might become a ball player. This is the third field that's been named after me. When I retired, St. Louis University in St. Louis named the field after me, and that was the #1. And about 5 years ago, a field has named after me in Krakow, Poland. I've been going to Poland to help with their baseball. They love baseball, and President of Little League, Dr. Hale, gave 6 charters to Little League charters to the teams in baseball. I've been helping with Polish baseball the last several years, and next spring we're going to dedicate a field in Szczecin, Poland, that has been designated as the home base for Eastern Little League baseball. And we're going to duplicate a project they had in Indianapolis. We're going to build this field in Szczecin, Poland, and we're working on our plans right now. And of course, I'll be going back to Poland again. And they love baseball. They enjoy it very, very much. I'd like to congratulate Ken Griffey on a great career that he had. I've seen Ken play many, many years, and he had an outstanding career. And of course, while we were up in Cooperstown several weeks ago, Seattle was playing, and I had an opportunity to meet Ken Griffey Sr., and we took some pictures together. He's an outstanding player. He's going to have a long and great career, and I enjoyed visiting with him. So in closing, I just want to say how honored we are to have this field named after my baseball career, and I want to thank the association very much. It's going to be a special occasion. I want to thank all you fans for coming out and being part of these ceremonies. Thank you very much.
He's pointing at the field.
What looks like that?
Oh, he doesn't care for us. I'll go on up in the park with him. I don't know. Take your camera with you.